So lesson 7 involves learning how to use Ajax and Json and also XML. And so you definitely are going to want to read the book and then kind of work through this lecture demo. And I have the videos for this all at the top. And then we get into what Ajax is, how it works, and the videos kind of walk through an explanation of that. You may find it helpful to watch the video. How to code an Ajax call. Okay, and basically Ajax is used to dynamically load content in a page without refreshing the page. And so we're going to be using it to load HTML. We'll also be using it to load XML and JSON files. But before we get into using Ajax to load those file types, you are going to learn how to create the files, because it's super helpful when you are loading them if you understand how the files are built. So we talk about XML first and what the syntax rules are for that, how you build an XML file. And then we get into how Ajax uses XML. And I have all sorts of examples that you guys can look at. And then finally, we get into JSON and how you can load those files using Ajax. And this is all a precursor to working with APIs, because we need to use Ajax with APIs, and APIs typically come in XML or JSON. So knowing this first sets you up to use the APIs next week. So you're definitely going to want to work through the lecture, watch the videos because they will help you, and then you're going to work on your programming assignment. So you're going to create an XML file, and I have an example, but you can do the file on whatever you want. Your next task is going to be to create an Ajax file that reads the XML file that you created in exercise 1 and updates the page. So I do have an example. So that this basically reads my XML file and displays the content. And this is one where you can right click and you can view the source and you can see the code that I use to process that XML file. The lecture demo teaches you about all of this code. Task 3 involves creating a JSON file. And if you wanted to just convert your XML to JSON, that's fine. I decided to do a completely different file, so I'm doing mine on meals, on food. So I created the file, then you're going to create an Ajax file that reads it and updates the page. And then your last task is going to be to create a page with buttons that loads other pages. So you're going to be using Ajax in this as well. So I have a couple different examples. So you need 3 buttons in yours, and this one has 3. And basically it's just displaying different menus dynamically. This one only has 2. You need 3. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so that is basically the assignment. And then once you're done, you're going to need to add links to those pages to your assignment page. You will also notice that we have a unit quiz. 25 questions worth 2 points each. The question types are similar to what you see on the MTA. So you're going to have multiple selection where more than one answer is correct. You're going to have to reorder code, so you drag it around in the correct order. You'll have matching, fill in the blank, and regular multiple choice. Okay, so lots of different question types. It is open book, open note. And basically any questions that 75% of you miss, I will create an extra credit on because this information is important. You will probably see something similar on your certification exam. If you run into problems or you have questions, make sure you have the pages on the web and then email me and I will take a look at them.